Good morning, Roane County High School. I'm Eli.
And I'm Becca. We're back with a new episode of Yellow Jacket Live.
If your club or group has news to share, please email Mr. McDaniel ASAP. We want to make sure everyone's in the loop.
Also, student season football passes are being sold by Nurse Roz for $20. Don't forget to come to the game on Friday.
To kick things off, Caden asked Miss Bess 13 random questions.
I'm here with
Miss Bess.
And today we're going to be asking 13 questions with Miss Bess. So first off, what is your favorite color?
Purple forever.
All right. And what is your favorite food?
Right now, I'm addicted to the pimento cheese at Maple Creek Bistro.
All right. And what is your favorite movie to watch?
My current favorite movie is Deadpool versus Wolverine.
What is your favorite TV show?
Supernatural, because Jensen Ackles is beautiful.
And what is your favorite style of music to listen to?
Ghetto rap.
That is a fan favorite. What is your favorite candy?
I like any kind of candy, to be honest.
And what is your favorite vacation spot to go to?
Anywhere that has a beach.
What is the most recent book you have read?
I just reread Verity, and I'm also reading a series of 40 books, and I just finished the 20th one.
Oh, okay. Do you have any hobbies? If so, what are your hobbies?
I love to listen to music. I make all the stuff that's behind me, and pretty much soccer at this point because we're always at a soccer field.
What accomplishments in your life are you most proud of?
Honestly, my marriage and my children, hopefully they grow up to be good humans, and just relationships that I build with students.
All right. Do you play any instruments? If so, what instruments?
I don't play any instruments. However, I was in the choir in college, and I got to sing and go to some really cool places.
What is something that you want to accomplish?
I did want to finish my doctoral degree. I'm halfway through it, but now I'm looking at maybe getting an endorsement in another subject.
All right, and the last one, what do you want to be remembered for?
Being a good person and being a safe place for students.
Next, Alea talked with Miss Moore about some exciting new technology she's using in her health science class.
The health science program at Roane County High School has some exciting new technology to help students learn about the human body. I spoke with Miss Moore about the new anemology table.
We got it late fall of last year, and it's basically a virtual dissection table. So we can look at different organ systems, we can do different dissections, we can look at, it's actually got some simulations. I've not got to play with those too much yet, but it's got like some birthing simulations, it's got like fetal development simulations, so it's a pretty cool table.
Okay. So, what fun things do you have for the students?
So far this year, I've only really used it on one lesson, and we drew it out over the week. So we talked about anatomical terms, we talked about directional terms, so things that you would use for any sort of medical career. We talked about our planes, like frontal plane, coronal plane, transverse planes. And so we used it for that. I'm planning on using it a lot more as we talk about the different systems, though, as far as respiratory, cardiovascular, and bringing that in whenever we do those lessons. So it's all by touch. You can use one of the stylet pens, or you can actually just use your finger. You can rotate the image. There's different tools on the table that like I said, you can use with touch, and you can actually do virtual dissections. So all digital.
So what are you doing here?
So this is one of our cadavers. This one is Victor. You can do different presets with him. So now this is breaking down just his muscular system in relatively his torso and his cranial region. And so we can do different things, turn them around, look at it different visual-wise. I can even tap on certain muscles, and it'll tell me what the muscles are. We can do this for each system, so not just muscular. We could do skeletal. We could do integumentary. We could do respiratory, and still see all the different structures. And then do different lab setups too. Some of the simulations will show you functions. I've not got the function set up on this one, but we can definitely look at the structures. So here are your lungs. Shows all of the different lobes, your trachea, your bronchi. So there's your trachea. Here's a bronchi. There's another the bronchus, making both of your bronchi, and then your different lobes.
All right, so what is this?
So this is your skeletal system, and, say we want to, be a little funny, we'll look here at the humerus. You love it. Then we can look at the cranial and look at all the different facial bones. So there's the frontal bone, your mandible. And I can actually set up quizzes on this for students as well. So they can answer questions, and then I can see how well they performed on the quiz.
Now, let's meet one of our new teachers here at RCHS, Miss Ingerson.
I'm Cody, and I'm here interviewing Miss Ingerson today. Miss Ingerson, I have a few questions for you. You ready to answer?
Absolutely.
So the first one is, where are you from?
I'm an Army brat, so I have everywhere as home.
Okay. Have you taught anywhere besides here?
Yes, I have lived in several different states and taught in several different states and several different grades.
Okay. Third question is, have you done anything besides teaching?
I dabbled a little bit into the mortgage industry just for a very brief period of time, so kind of a math-based paperwork, because that's what teachers do. But other than that, teaching's been what I do most.
Why did you pick to come to Roane County High School?
I do love the smaller communities. My friend, Miss Brown, I worked with her in Knoxville, and she said that there might be an opening, and I was like, I would love to work with her again, and she talked so highly about Roane County that I was like, I have to go.
And to wrap it up, Caden and Grady will show you how to maintain your vehicle in this week's episode of How To.
Welcome to How To. I'm Caden.
And I'm Grady. And we're going to be teaching y'all how to do some simple things on your car.
Let's get to it.
All right, let's start off how to check your tire pressure. So what you want to do is you want to come down here and unscrew this thing off your tire. So make sure you don't lose that. And then you put this end up to the thing, and you'll see that I have 40 psi in my tire. You see? 40. Now you know how to check tire pressure.
Alright, so to make sure you have the right pressure, come down here on your tire, and right here where it says max pressure, 51 psi. So Grady could use a little air in his tires. Alright, now we're gonna figure out how to check your oil. So come in here, pop the hood. Let's walk around to the front here. Just open it on up. You gotta locate, where your dipstick is. So we got it right here. Alright. Now we get our paper towels. Look at that. Gotta wipe it off first. Get that excess off of there. Stick it back down in there. Oh. Make sure it goes all the way in. Pull it back out. And then see what you got here. So, as you can tell, my oil is nice and gold, like it should be. And it's right in between little lines here, little dots. So, we are good on the oil. While we still have the engine up, let's take a look at our air filter. So, pop these two clips right here, lift it up, there's your air filter. So, as we can tell here, there's not really much in there. Got a little something there. Got it out real quick. But if you have a washable one, you just spray it off with a water hose, throw it back in there. Make sure you get these little clips. Every car is a little different. And now you're good to go. So now, check your fluids, check your tire pressure, check your filter. You're good to go.
Before we sign off, we want to remind you that homecoming is right around the corner, so get ready to show some school spirit.
That's it for this week's episode. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, go Jackets!